Hi everybody, and welcome back to Deediets. Look at me, I'm out in the garden. How do you like this shirt, you know? I'm gonna step back just a second. It used to be so tight. But anyway, I'm in the garden because, are you like me? Do you shred paper? I shred a ton of paper. Junk mail, you know, all the stuff that we get in the house. So I'm going to show you something that I do every year, and on a beautiful day like this when it's warm and we're in the fall, I make paper logs. I do. I make paper logs, and you know I'm a prepper. I've been saying it for a really long time. I love to prep. It's just what I do. And I make paper logs so I can use them in my rocket stove. If I need a fuel alternative source, guess what? You have fuel all the time. Shred the paper, put it in a big bag. Yeah, that's it. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. Okay, so this is really easy, and it's a fun thing that you could do even with your children. I love this. Now, all of us shred paper. At least most of us do. We're not really throwing it in the garbage anymore. And why bother throwing it in the garbage? If you have a shredder, just shred it all up. I have a whole bag of it right here. And this is just shredded paper, old newspapers, junk mail, anything.
The Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah, that's it. Doug is filming. And this is something I really like to do. It gets me outdoors. It's a beautiful day. And I'm just going to fill this bucket up with the paper.
Notice the dexterity.
Yeah. Hey,
As
this
she's
is
filling it up.
exercise. This is exercise.
That's it, cardio.
That's right, it is cardio. Believe it or not, anytime you're standing and you're moving, you're giving yourself a workout.
Do you realize getting in and out of a lounge chair too will give you a workout?
Yes, I do.
And it affects all the muscle groups. Notice
First of all, let me just say this. This is environmentally friendly. If you're going to burn something and have a fuel source, why not let it be paper? Something you sort of thrown in the garbage. Now, it is biodegradable, but why not use it as fuel? So, I filled up my bucket. I'll put a little bit more in.
Bingo.
There we go. I'm just going to, it makes great confetti. Yes. All right. So what I'm going to do is get a hose that I have right behind me.
Filled with dihydroxide, commonly known as water.
Water. I'm going to fill it up, and we're going to get it nice and soft. Really soft. Like paper mache soft.
Like mud.
Yeah, and it's fun. It's like, you know, your kids could do this, really. They could do this with you, and I think they'd have such a blast with it. I really do.
You scrunch it up into little balls and throw it at people?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you can do.
Especially when it's wet.
Well, you know why I do this? Because Doug and I are both preppers.
And we're both fighting mental health.
We have been preppers for over 20 years. And it's always good to have alternatives. You should have them. You know, hurricane season is still intact. We're still in hurricane season. And you never know. When all your power goes out, what would you use up as backup fuel if you didn't have a generator? If you didn't have propane? These are great to use as fire starters. Or you can cook with these. So, it's interesting. It's still filling.
As we look.
Oh, it's like being a little kid. It's like being a little kid. Okay.
Cut the water off and put more paper in.
There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to let it sit here for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, and it'll get real pliable, and then I'll show you how I make my bricks that are easy, simple, and it's such a glorious day. It feels good that, oh, look at me. Doesn't it look fabulous? And we're back. Now, I want you to take a look inside, cameraman, in this bucket. Da, 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 da. See this? Look at it. Ah, it's beautiful. Oh, and it feels so good. Now we're going to take this.
Oatmeal made from paper. And I'll guarantee you this stuff will keep you regular.
Yes. ridiculous.
Look at the roughage.
Now, you just fill this right up.
Don't be shy. Put it right to the rim.
I am. I'm doing as fast as I can, Doug. Woo!
Look at that. You didn't know trees made coleslaw. Notice the technique?
Oh my goodness.
Porto have strange technique for averting catastrophe.
Fill them up.
Yeah, don't be bashful with them.
I'm not.
That's correct. This is the mass production log maker made by Northern Industries.
Yeah.
Why do a one hauler when we can do 4 at a pop?
But you can do this with soup cans, tuna fish cans. Just put drain holes on the bottom. Just put drain holes on the bottom of a soup can or tuna fish can. You want to make smaller briquettes. You can. Don't let this machine deter you from doing this. You could do this with anything you have in
Shell
the
casings
house.
from an 88mm cannon
Oh, you're
or a
an idiot.
16 main gun from a battleship.
You're an
Just
idiot.
drill some holes in them bad boys.
Okay.
Fill it, fill it, fill it. Don't be
I
shy.
am. I'm not being...
Don't be shy. Notice we're watering the lawn too.
Yes. We put a lot more paper inside. We did. In the bucket. Oh, it's so much fun to play with. I love playing with I really do. I love playing with it. I can't open.
After all, this is Denise Diets, and we're making mud pies.
And we're working.
And
we're using our bodies and we're bending and we're stooping. You know, this is all part of exercising your body, which is fantastic. Okay, now, Doug needs to do this.
Now we have part 2 of the amazing paper brick machine. We insert it up here. Make sure everything lines up. Hopefully. Come on, get in there. Make sure she sits real well. I'll take the 2 handles thusly, which is the innie and which is the outie. That's the innie. And that's the outie. And then you
Squeeze that baby.
put some whoop ass.
Yeah. See all the water coming out from underneath, guys? It's forming and molding your bricks. It's a great workout. It truly is a great workout. Oh my goodness.
Do you let it sit in here or do we pull them right out immediately?
Oh, we're gonna pull them right out. I'll show you.
Paper bricks in the making. Remove part B. Set it on the side out of harm's way. And we pull up. So we're making a super deluxe wicked tight brick.
Well, those look great.
Look at that.
They look great.
Look at that.
Absolutely fantastic.
Bring on the apocalypse. I'm just gonna leave that like that for now and get them all out.
Okay. Great job.
That's what you get from putting some whoop ass on it. So you
Yeah,
gotta
that's great.
you gotta put some fire in
It
it.
looks like a pimento loaf. Of course, my head would go to food. What a disgrace. Wow. See how easy that is?
Paper pimento.
Yeah.
See, actually, these are a bunch of compressed crushed pinatas. We're recycling.
Now, how long do you think they should stay in the sun until they're dry, right?
A month and a half.
No. Ridiculous. Overnight. I've done them enough. Overnight. As long as they're in the sun, they'll dry.
Well, the sun goes out at night.
Well, it's a beautiful day. Oh, wow. They look great.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look at that. Isn't that
Fine.
great? Look what you could do with
Why?
recycling paper. And of course we did it in the garden.
Dry.
And the
Oops,
fountains
that
are
one's coming
going and
apart
it's
here.
just so nice.
Yes,
That's
that's
okay.
right. I am not incontinent. These are fountains that we have running. Boom. Here.
Beautiful. Really simple.
Neighborhood, but you can also vary your densities on this. Put a lot more paper in there, a lot more whoop-ass, a denser pack, a longer burn. A lighter pack, it'll burn quicker. It'll probably start easier too, kind of like a kindling wood as opposed to burning a log. But you know, you can customize it to your taste. Bring on the flame.
So when all is said and done and your bricks have dried, this is what you're gonna have. A beautiful, beautiful paper brick that I have in my garage, and I have them sitting up there, and I have stockpiled these. So anytime I have extra material or even sawdust, if you have sawdust and you're working on a project, you can use sawdust with the paper.
Or maybe a meatloaf or a fruit cake that somebody doesn't want, you know. It's all flammable.
But this is what it looks like. Really simple, really easy, crafty little project to make. I have them lined up in my garage. Every year I make them, and when I need them, I got them. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks everybody for watching. Just another alternative to a heat and fuel source. Bye-bye.